So one of the most anticipated features when it comes to Pokemon Go is of course remote trading, and it looks like it's going to be right around the corner because some more assets related to this upcoming feature have been added. And then of course we've had some issues with Origin Forme Palkia's raid hour, which was supposed to be some really good content, but unfortunately Niantic once again messed things up. Yeah, we got to talk about all of that. So let's get right into it. This is going to be a bit of a catch-up video going over some Pokemon Go news. Alright, what's happening everyone? Jinsula here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. I hope your day is going really well, and let's get right into it. So once again, I am recording this video from my hotel room in Insadong, Seoul. This is it's actually at my tail end of my Korea trip, so I'm a little bit depressed. I don't want to go back to America, honestly. Like, I love Korea. I just feel like everything is better here. We could talk about that another time. Well, let's talk about some Pokemon Go news. So first and foremost, yes, we did have an Origin Forme Palkia raid hour just yesterday, and it seems like it was a complete disaster, at least for some players out there. And as a result of that, the next raid hour that will be featuring this Pokemon is going to be extended by 1 hour, which, yeah, that's totally fine if you can make the time of 5 o'clock p.m. to 7 o'clock p.m. local time on September 10th. You're going to get an additional hour of raids for Origin Forme Palkia, which I know for a lot of people, that could be a really good thing. But overall, I think this is just, once again, Niantic not really knowing what to do with Origin Forme Palkia and Origin Forme Dialga. Anytime they are in raid battles, it seems like there's some sort of issue that they have to deal with. And once again, that seemed to have been the case this time around. But at the very least, they did respond very quickly, and they want to make sure that players who are frustrated, they at least had some kind of makeup. So yeah, that's something that is going on right now. But next, let's talk about some assets that were recently data mined, and this is all related to remote trading. Of course, remote trading is a feature that a lot of players are widely anticipating. For myself, I feel like remote trading is long overdue. I think trading in and of itself is such a core aspect of Pokemon Go, but because of the distance requirements, a lot of players just simply do not trade. And I feel like they missed out on a huge chunk of content. Like for myself, I really do not trade Pokemon anymore because the people I trade with, they either live very far away now, or it's because the people who are near me, they simply quit the game. So doing mass trading every day was kind of a part of my Pokemon Go gameplay, and now it's not necessarily anything that I touch. Maybe every now and then I'll come across a player who will want to do some mass trading to get some extra candies and possibly some lucky Pokemon, but it's so rare that it happens that essentially trading has kind of become a dead mechanic for me and for a lot of other players as well. So the fact that they're bringing in remote trading, that is definitely going to revitalize things. But again, I feel like this is something that is a long overdue feature. I think there's a lot of cool things they could have done with trading to actually open it up to a lot more players. But yeah, I think this is one of those things where, you know, it may be long overdue, but it could actually do something really good for this feature. Well, in any case, yeah, so it looks like there's going to be some tutorials for how you can do remote trading. Of course, the last time we talked about remote trading being added into the game, it looks like it's going to be some sort of special item or some sort of device, maybe a premium purchase of some kind. Unfortunately, I think that will not necessarily be the best thing for them to do with remote trading, but at the very least, you will be able to do remote trading in some way. And it does look like it's going to be not that complicated. I do know that both players do not have to be online at the same time in order to do a remote trade. It's going to be kind of a system where you're going to offer up a Pokemon, and then they're going to give an offer back for what they could give for that Pokemon, and then you can both either accept or decline that trade. I think that's a very cool system. It's kind of like a queue up system. You don't necessarily have to communicate with other players. You could just simply send them a Pokemon that you want to give them. Maybe it's something that they are specifically asking for, and then you could in turn see what they can offer in return. It's kind of like an exchange, like a money exchange or like a market exchange kind of mechanic. And in my opinion, that could definitely work out really well. It's definitely a way for them to do remote trading, and I think it might be something that will actually add a lot of value and a lot of good gameplay for a lot of players. But the idea of it being a premium purchase, that is definitely something that gives me a lot of pause, because of course that is going to gatekeep this, and it's going to cause a lot of players to not engage with remote trading, and once again it's going to cause trading to become kind of like a dead mechanic. So I really do hope in terms of execution and in terms of just how they implement remote trading, that it all ends up being really good. What we do know is that, yes, there are more assets being released. It seems like there's going to be something related to hearts. There's going to be something related to, like I said, like the offers, like if you give a certain Pokemon, they're going to offer back a certain Pokemon. And it also seems like there's a lot of other things related to badges and tags even. And yeah, I think this is all looking to shape up to be something really cool. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, I do know that remote trading is very close to coming to Pokemon Go. I predict it's going to be some sort of item that you will get from the Wild Area Go Pass, kind of like when they first introduced the Lucky Trinket, and of course with Go Fest this year and the Golden Bottle Cap. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Personally, I would rather have the Golden Bottle Cap and this just be a permanent feature. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just have to kind of go with it and just see what Niantic ends up doing. But yeah, in any case, that's going to be it for this video. Just wanted to share some quick news regarding Pokemon Go, just kind of give you some up-to-date information. I'm going to be coming back from Korea in about 3 days, and then I'll get back into the swing of things. I know, like, I've been putting off a lot of videos that I typically do, like the This Week in Pokemon Go videos and different things like that, like raid guides and yada yada. So I'll get back on that train. I just wanted to focus a lot of my energy on Seoul, South Korea, enjoying everything that I can within the 2 weeks that I was here. And then, yeah, we'll get back into the routine once I get back to America. But in any case, yeah, that's going to be it for everything that I talked about. Make sure you share your thoughts in the comments down below. What do you think about remote trading? What do you think about, all the issues that are going on right now with Origin Forme Palkia? Yeah, definitely share your thoughts. I would definitely like to know. So yeah, let's have a great discussion in the comments. And thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if it's your first time here, and don't forget the notification bell. Make sure you turn it on so you know exactly when I upload videos. And real quick, let me give a shout out to all of my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support the Content Soul channel, the best way you can do that is going to be by joining my Patreon. And if you become a paid Patreon member, I'm going to add you to my Pokemon Go friends list. That means for stuff like remote raids, the friendship system, opening and sending gifts, different things like that. If you want to play Pokemon Go with me, then make sure you go and check out my Patreon. I'll put a link to it in the description below. And if you want to support my channel in a completely different way, you can do so by following me on social media. My handle is @Jinsula. I'm on the platforms you see on the bottom of your screen. Make sure you go over there and give me a follow, and you'll have access to some exclusive content, and you'll be able to keep up with my daily life, especially all the stuff that I'm doing here in Korea. And that's going to be it for this video. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself today, and I'll catch you all later.